In this video, there's not going to be any fancy edits, no cuts, no audio effects, animations, none of that. Just straight up value. Not only am I going to show you the setups that I've taken to make over $26,000 this year, but I'm going to break down today specifically, showing you what entries you could have taken to also make big money. I'm going to show you what I was thinking throughout the trades, what I could have done better, and I'm actually going to show you some of the bad things that I did during today's trading day that I'm overlooking after the day is over and seeing that I could have done it better. Now, as you can see, we're up over $26,000 just this month. That is in a total of 6 trading days. No trades last Friday, and we've taken a trade basically every day since. Now, I am proud of this $26,000 that we have made, but today's trading day I am not technically proud of. We had 2 or 3 A+ setups, and we just over traded a little bit. We still hit the setup. We still made the money that we needed to make. We managed our risk great, but overall, there's a few things we could have done better, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Sorry, my daughter's hitting my door saying "Dada." So if you hear that, it's going to be the most adorable thing ever. And I can't wait to get this over with so I can go see her and say what is up. So yes, over $26,000 on the month. Now, I'm not going to go through every single trade I've taken. That would take so long. If you want me to do that, I do that inside of my High Roller Group mentorship program that we host inside of that High Roller Group part of the Discord. But today, we're going to go over today's price action and plan and how we were able to take advantage of the setup. Now, I got the work with me here. I have 2 window captures. Okay, so as always, y'all know the plan. We have to mark our first 15-minute candle high and our first 15-minute candle low. And what I'm going to show you about this this trading day is we actually had 4 total trades. We had 1 loss and 3 win/break-even trades. Now, I'm not going to go through each of those in detail because there was a lot going on, but I'm going to show you the overall gist of the day and what you could have done to take advantage of this day at an A+ scale in this trading game. Now, we have our 15-minute candle high and our 15-minute candle low marked. What is next? We have to go look at our wave tool. Now, our wave tool is going to show us what is winning in the market, calls versus puts. Now, you guys know that I use a pretty basic entry model. It's not anything that is brand new to the markets, but the thing that I do differently than everybody else is I look at the wave tool and I combine that with my technical thesis. For example, if I was to see a bullish setup in the market on a technical side of things, if we weren't using the wave tool and we saw a bullish setup here, right? In this instance, it looks pretty bullish, nice candle, whatever. That would be great, and you can do that. But if I had bearish wave, for example, if we had a different day where it showed puts above calls and calls were going down, even though we have this bullish looking setup on the screen here, I still wouldn't take the bullish trade. I would actually be looking for the bearish side of it and catching the downside move looking for a fake out. Vice versa. If this was a bearish look, right? If this looked bearish on the screen here, if this setup looked bearish to us in the larger time frames, we said, hey, this is pretty bearish. But wave was telling me, our wave tool was telling me that smart money are buying calls like we were today. This is extremely bullish flow. Then I would be looking for an upside move regardless of the downside look on the chart. Hopefully that makes sense. I am looking for my bias according to wave to align with my technical bias as well. When those two align, I take the trade. That's why if we go to my journally, I only take about 1 to 2 trades, usually max per day. Now, we can see that we are very bullish on the day. We're extremely bullish. Calls are going up the entire time, and we are looking for an upside position. Now, this is where I'm different than most traders. Most traders won't show you a loss, but I'm about to show you in real time right now the first trade of the day, the loss that we took. Now, we actually traded ES instead of NQ here, and some of y'all might ask, Champ, why ES instead of NQ? Why NQ instead of ES? I simply just take whichever one gives me the entry model first with the data. In this example, if we take a look at ES, we can see that the next candle gives us a 15-minute close above the opening range. And you know, with my ORB entry model, I have two entry models. The W orb entry model. If it's a bullish setup, we need a 15-minute close above the opening range, like we do here. Then we go to a smaller time frame and wait for price to get back in the range to go long to see higher. This is my W orb setup. Now, this only aligns if wave is bullish, which again, like we said before, wave is bullish. Now, let's say that the 15-minute W orb setup does not work and we end up taking a loss here. I will then wait for one more entry model, which is my other entry model, the inverse orb, my only other entry model. And I will wait for price to sweep this opening range low, which that means get below it and then quickly come back in. And as long as flow is still bullish and telling me that calls are going higher, which they did all day, then I would be taking an entry here for my second trade of the day with my TP at the high of the opening range. So I have an opportunity to take two trades here. First trade's going to be back in this range. Stop loss at the control point. Let's see how this plays out. We get back in the range. Order has been filled. Now, as you can see, we stop out pretty fast. Now, once we stopped out and we took that loss, it wasn't a bad loss. We decided to go over here to NQ because NQ decided to not only also go through the opening range, but we actually went below, which tells me that if we get back in the opening range, this is going to be my inverse orb entry model, and I'm going to look for upside from here. Now, I'm about to show you two types of trading. I'm going to show you how we typically trade it, and I'm going to show you how I traded this today. Now, you might be watching this and saying, Champ, why is there a difference? Guys, I am a human. I make mistakes. Today was one of those days where I was just a little jittery with the clicking. I was, buying, selling, getting in and out as confirmation was getting there. I was a little hesitant, and it's part of the game. But I'm going to show you what we typically do. And if you're over here like, well, Champ, I don't believe you, go watch any of our other videos. It shows you. Okay? This is what we typically would do. We're going to go on this 1 minute time frame. And right now, we are down roughly about $2,000 on the day. We've gotten the 15-minute close above, but that doesn't matter anymore because now we're getting our favorite entry model, which is our inverse orb entry model, sweeping this opening range low. I told everybody in the chat, if we get back in the opening range on NQ, I'm going to go long. That was it. That's all we said. Next candle. Back in the opening range. We are filled and we are going long. Right now, we have two price targets. We have control point price target, and then we have the final TP here, which is the high of the opening range. Let's see what happens. First TP gets hit. You can move your stops to break even. Still valid. We're still trading above that control point. Everything still looks good. Let's go check out wave and make sure that still aligns. Wave still aligns. This is at 10:45 a.m. This is right here. Wave was actually pushing 80 million in call flow. On Classic, it was at, I can't see what it was at, but it was at like 80 million as well. So very bullish on the call flow. So we're still bullish here. Stops are at break even. Stops are still at break even. I'm seeing why with the mistakes I made in this chat. Stops are still at break even. And there's full TP that gets hit right there. We waited for price to sweep the opening range low after taking a loss up here. Once price swept that low, we got in longs, and it was nothing but history from there. No drawdown seen. Stops got moved to break even at the control point. And this ended up being, if you took the whole thing, 200 points, which is an A+ setup. Now, you could have also taken this same setup on ES. ES got the same setup today. As you can see, the same exact setup, even though we did take a loss on ES. Took a loss right here. We got out about right here. Once ES swept that opening range low, which it did like it did on NQ, wave is bullish. You look to enter once we get back in the range, and it was nothing but upside from there as well. So ES also gave that entry. Now, this is like a little bit of a bonus clip. I know we're 9 minutes into this, but let me show you a little problem I had today. My problem is that I looked more like this today. This was my problem, chat. I looked more like this. I kept getting in trades like here, moving my stop loss up and profit instead of break even. That's a mistake that people make too often, which is not good because sometimes price does come down like it did here. Even though I don't want to give bad risk management rules, I journaled this. So we stopped out there, got the bounce, re-entered here, stopped back and break even here, or not break even, sorry, stopped back at like in the green here, got back in here on this bounce, stopped out in the green here. Beautiful trades, right? Like we got the entire bias correct, but overall it was just messy and choppy for me. And maybe that's also a little bit of price action's fault too. I won't give myself all of the heat here, but today's issue is instead of just trading one setup, waiting for the full TP and being very patient, we made a mistake that we often don't make, and we took 3 different trades after that first loss. This was the first trade we took basically. But it's okay because even though we took 4 trades, the best trade we could have taken was this, and we go back and journal that, and that's why I'm using my journal tool here next to Flowtopia. And even though we did not do the best today, we still made over $4,000, and you can see the week has been insane. We're up over $26,000 just this month. I can feel myself getting in flow state here as I'm talking about it because, you know, it's just what we teach every day. It's the same thing every single day, every single morning that I teach to my students constantly over and over and over again. This was this month. Let's look at last month, right? $20,000. Month before, $41,000 in May. It continues to stay consistent, and my goal is to make this whole calendar green by the end of the month. This is all during New York session, trading the inverse orb and the W orb entry model. If you enjoy these type of breakdowns with no cuts, no edits, none of that extra stuff, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you enjoy seeing these breakdowns and want to see more of them and learn more about the entry model, go ahead and go to the YouTube channel and check out the rest of my videos. I've been posting consistently the past few months, teaching you the entire setup, the entire strategy, step by step. Couple things before we go. Link in the description below if you want to come watch me live trade every single morning. If you check out my live trading clips on my Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, you can see we absolutely crush it. All of these trades are taken in real time for you to watch while I share my screen and show my position live inside of that Discord call. Also, last but not least, we are trading futures. We do trade options in the Discord as well, but typically it's futures. We do have some option day traders in there, but it is futures for me. If you're watching me, it's futures. And if you're trading on any prop firms like Lucid, Apex, Alpha, Tradeify, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, any of these prop firms, you're taking advantage of them with us trading NQ or ES or gold, make sure you use my code CHAMP. It's the best code in the world. You won't regret it. I also give away accounts every single week inside of the Discord and on my Instagram at the Trading Champ. Give away accounts on there all the time. Lucid accounts, Apex accounts, My Funded Futures accounts, Tradeify accounts, whatever you can think of. It's all given away on my Instagram and inside of that Discord to people who are using code CHAMP every single day. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Again, don't forget to leave a like, comment, some feedback, or some questions. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting videos like this every single week. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Peace and love, family.